today's episode, I take a look at GBPUSD, Euro New Zealand Dollar and New Zealand Dollar JPY. Ruan takes a look at Pound Aussie Dollar and Swiss Franc JPY. And Karaba takes a look at Euro Aussie Dollar and the Dixie. We got more setups by our trading community and some action from our Discord trading room. Good day and welcome to another market review here with FX Price Action Setups. Before we get started, just a reminder, if you guys trade with any of the brokers you guys see in the back here, you guys can join our community by connecting to our program. And you guys can find instructions on how to do so in our trading room. To do that, just head over to the supported brokers section in our trading room and go to your broker that you're using and look for the instructions on how to connect your account. And then we'll upgrade you to a soldier. Once you're a soldier, that will unlock extra channels such as the charts channels and also the easy order indicator channel should you wish to use the easy order indicator, so you can download it there. Second of all, a lot of people have been asking me when are we hosting the next Forex Ultimate Trading Championships. We definitely still have it in our plans for this year. We've been talking to some brokers and we've actually secured some nice sponsorships. We'll make the announcement when the time is right. But we are definitely still going to have a Forex Ultimate Trading Championship this year. Just stick around and we should get that going in the latter half of the year. Anyway, yeah, winter is here, so that's quite exciting. But we're not here to talk about the weather. We're here to talk about Forex. So let's jump into the setups for the week. All right, the first chart I want to look at is Pound USD, and we're looking here at the weekly chart. Now, this was the whole Brexit collapse, and after the Brexit collapse, we had this correction. And after this stop run, we had a nice collapse. And the market is now busy with the correction. And once this correction is done, I expect this market to go lower again. But we're busy with a bit of an expanding flat here. And it's possible that the expanding flat might be finished at the moment. But I actually believe, and I'll show you guys on the lower time frame why, I believe we'll actually make a much bigger expanding flat here, up to at least this pivot point over here. Now, looking on the daily time frame, after the market had this big stop run over here, we've had this quite a big bullish move. Now, what it looks like to me, what's forming here is after this impulse, we're now having a bit of a correction forming here. And once this correction is complete, I think we're going to continue to the upside. So I'm expecting this market to come down and take all this liquidity at the bottom here. And down here, we'll start looking for reversals to get long this market. Now, late on Friday, we actually had this stop run taking all this liquidity up here. And this looks to me like a correction that's completed. And hopefully now, next week, we'll start continuing lower to either this order block here. And I got a lower level also marked here, this little bit of a breaker block. And this is where we'll start hunting for reversals, like I say, once it takes all this liquidity down here. And then hopefully we'll get a move to the upside. The next chart I want to go through is the Euro New Zealand Dollar. And just starting on the weekly, as you guys know, I'm expecting this market to make a correction all the way up to this 173 area before continuing lower. So we're still looking for longs till that area. Now, just looking on the daily time frame, we did try to get a long at the bottom here, but the market didn't go as low as we wanted it to. Now we're looking for new levels to get in. Now, I've marked off the daily breaker. This was the last daily bullish bar before the market ran these lows. And inside this breaker block, we also marked this bullish order block, which is this last bearish move before the market started rallying. Moving to the 4 hour, the level I'm going to watch is when we get down here to this breaker level, order block level we marked off on the higher time frame. We also have a little bit of a 4 hour order block here. And hopefully the market will come down to this level, give us a bit of a reversal to end up making this running flat before we run those highs at 1.73. The next chart I want to cover is New Zealand JPY. And after the market had this collapse, it bounced back and it pretty much did its stop run into this order block, and then the market started coming down. Now, I believe this just to be the first impulse, and we're actually busy with a correction now. And once this is complete, we're going to go lower again. And moving to the 4 hour, what we have here is the drop. And like I said, hopefully we'll be making this correction into this breaker block area that we marked. And here we'll be hunting reversals next week, and then to get a short down to about 74.5, which would be the close of this fair value gap or liquidity void. Yeah, so those are my setups for the week. And next up is Gravedigger and Karaba with their setups for the week.
How's it, guys? Ron here. Quickly want to discuss with you Pound Oz and Chief Yen, two setups that I'll be looking at during the week. Okay, starting with Pound Oz on the H4 chart. Price has been making this declining channel corrective channel. Price is about to run this equal lows here, running into this daily order block, which you can probably better see on the daily, that 81.40 level. And we also have the yearly open just below that at 80.66. So once price gets to these levels, we'll look for reversal going long. Target for the long would be this weekly order block at 190 level. So yeah, that's that for pound Oz. Going to Chief Yen. Price cleared these equal highs last week, and we had this nice drop. So I'll be looking for a correction for some further downside, targeting these equal lows here. Price looks very corrective. I think, it's poised to go lower. So I'll be keeping my eyes on that. Thanks, guys.
Good day, traders. Welcome to our weekly market analysis. I have two setups I would like to share with you, so I will quickly run through them. The first one being the EURAUD. Now, what I first saw here was this channel that we previously had, and price broke down to the upside. Now, this level over here has been tested too many times already. So what we could expect, it is a breakout. This breakout which already occurred. So price could easily break this level again and come and retest this level over here. So what we know on the daily time frame is that we now know that we want to be sellers in the market. Now, if you go down to the H4, there is this nice supply zone over here which was created. So we have this supply zone over here. This is a drop base of drop. So price is likely to go and retest that level before dropping again. So what I'm actually looking at here, I'm actually looking for a target down at these lows. Now the second pair I would like to share, it is the dollar index. Let me open it over here. It is the dollar index. So what is interesting about the dollar index, if you could see here, we had this price gapping down and removing this demand zone over here. Price really backed, and this was what we currently have. It is this demand zone over here, which looks like it is going to be retested. So if we switch to the H4 time frame, what you will see is that daily supply zone comes around this level. So you could make this a little bit smaller. So this is what I'm actually expecting, for price to drop down into this demand zone, where we could then expect a further move to the upside. So I hope that you have enjoyed the video and that you have learned something. Thank you very much.